Okay, so everyone wants to know, are Casali red mirror soles really worth the money? Because they're not cheap. Most importantly, do they actually hold up? Well, I've been wearing these for 8 months and I'm about to show you what they look like. Hey everyone, Modern Mama Shark here, and if you watched my original video comparing Casalis to traditional red rubber soles, you know that I promised you an update. Well, it's been 8 months and I have multiple pairs of Louboutins now with Casalis on the red bottoms, most of which I wear at least once a week. Now, if you remember, I was nervous with the Casalis because when I first got these redone, after wearing them only a few times, I started to notice little indentations on the bottoms. So I was really nervous that these were gonna look trashed after a few months. Well, it turns out I was worried for no reason because they still look fabulous. So after 8 months and at least 20 wears, here's what the Casali red mirror soles look like. So you can see that they look almost exactly like they did in my original video. There's a little more dullness and there's a little more indentations, but honestly they look great. Now, if you remember in my original video, I commented that they do look a lot like original red bottoms after you wear them around the house and before the paint starts chipping off. Now, I know they don't have that mirror-like finish, but honestly, these look fabulous. I was so surprised to see how much they had not changed over the past 8 months. I'm gonna show you one more pair because I've worn these even more than my gold leopard print Hot Chicks. So like I said, these have seen even more wear and they look pretty much the same as the Hot Chicks. Here they are from a distance. If you're walking, they're doing this, and this is what they're gonna look like. Here's the other pair, so you're walking, and this is what they're gonna look like. So these are definitely very durable. They're gonna last a long time. And I like that they're gonna protect your shoe from water damage. So if you happen to get caught in rain, I feel like you're less likely to damage your shoe if you have the Casalis on them. I do worry about that when I still have the original red bottoms on my Louboutins because they are natural leather. There's no protective barrier keeping the water from coming up into your shoe, if that makes sense. So if you hit a puddle or something like that, that water may soak into your shoe and it could damage it. Obviously, always try to not get caught in the rain in them, but this does make me feel a lot more secure that if I do, I'm not gonna have any issues with the shoe later on. I usually get mine done at McFarland's, which is also known as America's Cobbler. They do an amazing job. So all of my shoes, with the exception of one, were done there. So if you look at both of these, this one is a little bit darker in color than the actual red bottoms. And then these ones right here that were done at McFarland's blends in perfectly. So I don't even know if honestly if these are original Casalis or what it is, but they are just a little off. So definitely make sure that you're going to a really good cobbler to get them done. It's not a big deal, but in general, these are lacking in some other things. For example, the cobbler didn't paint black right here, and so you can kind of see the red coming up. So Casalis may not be perfect, but they're really close. Yes, they will lose that mirror-like finish and dull, and yes, they will have some minor indentations. But other than that, they are a solid resoled. It's gonna look the closest to the original red bottoms out of any other type of resole. And they're gonna last you a long time and protect your shoe. For anyone who wears their Louboutins a lot, these are a complete game changer. The only people that I would suggest not do the resole is people who don't actually wear their Louboutins a lot. I wear mine every day to work, so they definitely get a lot of pavement and I really need the Casalis put on them. But if you only wear them out occasionally or to special events, you may not get to that point where you actually need the resole. You can probably get a good 5 wears even out of pointed toe pumps before you even feel like you need a resole. And with my round toe pumps, I'll wear them for like 6 months before I even need a resole. Now, the other question you're probably wondering is when should you get the resole done? For pointed toe pumps, I get them done pretty early on because you see so much wear on the front part of the shoe. I probably don't have to get them done earlier. I could probably get a little more wear out of them, but I do have a habit of getting those done after 3 to 5 wears. With my round toe pumps, I can wear them every day for 6 months or more and still not need a resole. Those seem to last a lot longer. They tend to see wear more evenly on the bottoms. So for those, I wouldn't stress about it too much unless it really just bothers you seeing that raw leather. I like it so it doesn't bother me. I just wear them to death until the heel taps need to be replaced. And then I will go ahead and I will get that resole done when I get the heel taps replaced. All right, guys, I hope you found this helpful. If you haven't already, I would suggest watching my original video. I'm gonna link it right here, because that'll help you determine whether or not you truly want the Casalis or the traditional red rubber soles. I do feel like most people are gonna want the Casalis just for the look alone, because it looks so much like the original red bottoms. But there are some benefits to the traditional red rubber soles. That video is going to give you a better comparison of the two different types of red bottoms so that you can officially decide which one is right for you. I'm also going to leave links below to McFarland / America's Cobbler. I never know which one to call them, but I'm going to leave links below in the description in case you are ready to get your resole done now. All right, guys, let me know if you have any more questions in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video.